Welcome once again to this exciting edition of Exercise, Music, and Sex. Of course, this is Ourroottv, the station that brings you all the exciting programs, you know. And so last week we talked about the definition of sex, who should have sex, when we should have sex, and why we must have sex and all of that. And we promise you that today we're going to be dealing extensively with the issue we touched, last week. And that is, what is the taste of sex? We had some of your input last time. Today, we are still going to be interacting with you. Of course, I'm not alone in this program. My name is Monday Stevens. I have here on my right my producer. He's vast in so many fields. He's a producer, he's an actor, he's a director, and he has done well in the business world as well. Producer talking with me today, Mr. Pascal.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir.
And here on my left, we have a gentleman who is a bundle of talent. Of course, this kind of topic rather is the one that require in-depth experience. And this person here is a guru. I'm sure you're gonna be hearing some things you've never had before on this kind of topic. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Thank you very much. Viewers, my name is Michael Sani, and I'm an entrepreneur, a businessman, just like you said, but we'll try and do justice to this topic.
Good. Viewers, we're going to do justice to this topic. Now, we're going to go straight to the main issue for the day. Mr. Pascal.
Yeah.
We said sex in some quarters has a taste. And last week we said, does it taste like Fanta? Does it taste like Coca-Cola? In fact, somebody off camera said it could be likened to a honey. Wow. Now, Mr. Pascal, what is your view?
Well, Coca-Cola, Fanta, honey, these are sweet taste, yeah. But for sex, I would say it's sweeter than honey. It's sweeter than Fanta. It's sweeter than Coca-Cola. Sex has to do with a deep sense of feeling more than that taste, you see. Because if you want to equate it to taste now, you discover that how a man talks about the taste of sex would differ from how a woman talks about the taste of sex. A woman that had it so raw, the way she likes it, and hits orgasm properly, will tell you it tastes like heaven. Then for a man that gets it
like heaven,
just the way he likes it, will tell you it tastes like heaven. Then when a woman gets it so rough, not the way she likes it, she will tell you it's disgusting. It's so bad. So it has to do with what you get. If you want to bake cake, for example, now, you put up all the ingredients, you make it.
Mr. Pascal, I have to stop you here now. You have a lot to tell us, but I have to stop you here now.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Sade, listen, he said something. He said, my God, this is interesting. Viewers, this is interesting. He said, it tastes like heaven. Like heaven. Mr. Pascal has been in paradise through sex.
So, for me, well, yeah, it's an exaggeration or it's an expression that he's trying to make to describe it. Probably to him, like I said, if you ask 1 million people, they give you 1,000,001 if not answers. And so it's about definition, and for someone, it's a feeling, because it's all about the human system that goes into this activity. And so it means different things to different people, depending on, from where somebody will tell you, yeah, I like them tall, I like them. All of these are characteristics that builds up in the mindset of the person or the two people having this affair. I remember in the garden too, I am not to be quoted, but I learned it was, of course, that forbidden fruit, the so-called, was, you know, and so if you ask Adam at that time and you ask this generation, you have different opinions. But I said it has to be. I mean, it's a feeling. Yes, to some again, it's a feeling that I mean, both are feeling that probably I've not felt before, and that's why somebody will tell you that, yeah. Somebody will tell you it's like honey. Somebody will tell you like, oh, it's like, you know, in a 5-star hotel in Dubai, and you know, it's a feeling.
5-star hotel in Dubai. look, we are having, this is interesting, viewers, and we are getting somewhere. But we need all of these collections to, you know, to take us to exactly where we are coming to. We have a destination. Just follow us. You will be excited to, you know, to get there with us, Mr. Pascal.
Yeah.
Now, talking about the taste. You see, I know taste. I know taste. Now, I know feelings as well. Taste and feelings, they tend to be, you know, different things.
Yes.
Somebody was telling us off camera, and he said, we are the, please, viewers, this program, I beg you, is for matured minds.
Strictly for adults.
All right? If you are not up to 18, you need to concentrate on your studies, all right? And leave this matter to adults, okay? All right. Now, why? Because somebody told us off camera, like I said, some people have tasted vagina, some people have tasted sperm. They all have taste because you can taste them with your tongue, and that's why you can place a definite taste on them. Some say it's like salts and all of that. Yeah, you know, but then, yes. But what we are saying now, for sex itself, you know, can we point particularly to say categorically,
This is how it tastes.
sex tastes like banana? Like somebody will say, honey tastes like sugar. Honey is a sweetener. If you want to, you know, prepare your tea or coffee, you need either sugar is a sweetener. Now, can we place a particular taste to say this is how sex is?
Now, let me take you back a little. You said some have tasted vagina, some have tasted the sperm,
Yeah.
and some will tell you the sperm is salty, some will tell you the vagina is a salty or soury. Now, the thing is this. When you talk of sex, why I say is it has to do more with the feel of it than the taste of it is because sex, you start testing or feeling sex from the side of the woman or from the side of the man, depending on who you are dealing with. Now, some women, when they see some men, muscular, you know, the type they want, they are already in it. They start vibrating inside.
Yeah.
Likewise, men, when you see the kind of figure you like, it clicks. You start feeling that, you start salivating even, you know, and you know when you start salivating, it's like you have seen something tasty you want to, you know. Now, it starts that way, and before you go in, your mindset is tuned to that feeling that generates that, what we call that taste now.
Yeah.
Just like what you said about the days of Adam. Adam, okay, Mr. Michael said, Adam, if you ask Adam what sex tastes like, he will tell you it tastes like apple. That's why they say apple is the fruit of love. Yeah, to Adam it tastes like apple. But mind you, apple has some that you taste and it will be sour. So if you tell somebody sex tastes like apple, if the person has eaten a sour apple, he will tell you, so that taste will be sour there, sex will be sour there. But when you want to hit that definition of the taste of sex, it has to do with what you experience as an individual during sex. If you experience that heaven, if you experience that wow, if you experience that, oh my God, that is it.
That's the taste.
But when you experience, what am I even doing? This is too, that is it for you.
Viewers, like I said, Mr. Pascal is like, wow, It's like heaven. It's like an apple, sour or tasty. I want to hear from you, Mr. Sani. Do you agree that it could be like a taste, a definite taste, like apple, like banana, like orange, like sugar cane, and all of that? The way I'm looking at you.
No.
You-
I disagree with that because
Okay.
you know they say the taste of the pudding
It's in the evening. Yeah.
and so this is not an eating affair per se, but
Mm.
it's an activity. I mean, sexual activity between a man and a woman, and so I don't know how many taste of such. The definition of that taste. I know you use your tongue to taste, and so I don't know whether it's every time that you want to have sex with a woman, you have to lick to know whether it is mango,
I think yes. I think he's making a point here now. You understand? You see, he said maybe before you start, you have to probably test it to know how it's testing before you enter. Viewers, I'm sure you are hearing some things that will blow your mind. We don't say you should go on testing the vagina, right? We are making a categorical statement here, okay? Don't go away. Now, place it. You disagree that it doesn't have a taste, so what it is?
It's a feeling. It's a feeling. Like I want to tell you a brief. Something happened, you know, for an able-bodied man that has lived his life over 35. You know, the first time he made love, you know, after he got married to his wife, and so it was like, you know, he was on top of the world, and for the first time, you know, he saw women on the street, and he was telling them, women, well done, so they women, yeah, I don't know, well done, so sweet. God knows what kind of, you know, crescendo he must have gotten to that time. So, but, like I said, it can. So, but I'm saying, you know, we should not go about testing. It's a feeling, and we both, if we agree, just like you said, you know, sometimes by seeing the statue or by seeing the woman, and somebody will say, I like them with big backyard, and so Bakassi, and somebody likes them slim like that. Somebody, so it naturally, I think the feeling that goes with it is more relevant than the taste, because I still cannot figure out how we can be testing.
I would like to point out something there.
Okay.
Now, when we are small, they used to tell us that, you know, when you are moving, your neighbor is cooking and you perceive the aroma of the food. You could tell, this their soup will be sweet, just from the smell.
Exactly.
Now, sex has to do with all your senses. We have, science says we have 5 senses.
Yes.
The sense of sight, smell, touch, what's the other one? Taste. Now, for you to have the complete feel, let me borrow his word, the complete feel of sex, it will go round. Now that means when you come to that of taste, you must define it.
Yeah.
You must define it.
Good.
Now they say to know a good food, you smell it first. There's what we call sensory evaluation in testing of food.
Yeah.
Now sensory evaluation, you do the sense of, you use the taste, the smell, you look at it, if it's attractive, all those things. Now when you are doing sensory evaluation, you can equally do it for women. As a man, there's a kind of lady you bring. Even if you are hard on like that, it will just go down. It's automatic. It will go down. And there's a kind of woman you bring, even when you are completely down, as if there's no life again there, it will jack up. So that is the first feel. It will now take you down to, you know, where you now start equating it to a particular test.
Yes. All right. Now, I want to say this. Viewers, I'm sure you are getting something on this discussion. Now, we are going to somewhere, like I said, In all, we are beginning to notice that actually the test starts from our mental state. The test, as regards to the the issue sex, starts from the way we feel about the opposite sex. Either the man, you're feeling about the woman, you woman, you're feeling about the man. Now, if this is the the reality of this matter, it means we can say that you don't only taste with your tongue. The whole of you could form a taste in your mental picture. All right. The way it relates to you as regards to what your feeling of the taste is may differ, but all the same, there is a feeling. There is that inner excitement. There is something you feel. Either you can point it out, or you don't have words to point. You are feeling something, and that thing you cannot feel is what the feedback we want to hear from you. Those things you can feel, the thing you think, the way exactly you feel, can have a word to it, is what also want to hear from you, because it's going to go a long way to educate people out there, because we are trying to strike a balance here, whereby you don't need to kill yourself because of the taste of sex. All right? I'm sure we're getting to somewhere. Once again, we are here with two gentlemen who are guru in their different endeavors. I told you Mr. Pascal is not just a movie producer. He's not just a director. He's not just an actor. He's also my youth welfare officer. All right, you can see he's versatile in this issue. Like I've heard him say, Mr. Pascal, is nice having you on set today, and Mr. Sani, I'm sure we'll be hearing from you again in the next edition of this program, because both of you must be on set.
Thank you very much.
Viewers, we'll be coming to an end of this show today, but be sure to on this same station next week to hear another exciting topic on this same matter: exercise, music, and sex. Like next week, we're going to be treating the fitness aspect of it. Some men has died, because they were not fit, and they delve into sex just because of the taste. Some men don't know when to come into sex, even though they are married. Just because you are married, does it guarantee you the access to sex? We must be knowing all of that, because it's got to do with our health. Of course, in this show, you'll be hearing words like you are as healthy as your heart is. And so if you are as healthy as your heart is, then you should be able to know when to have sex and when not to have sex. Until we come your way, same station, same time next week, please stay glued and stay rooted in Ourroottv. Bye for now, and God bless you. All right. Thank you.